But let me introduce you to my first guest, because I like people who are quite adventurous, who like a bit of a challenge on this show. He is just one of many people who are getting together to take part in something called 7events, and it's to raise money for local charities. His name is Jit Chauhan, and he joins me in the studio to explain all. So are you a man, Jitesh? Apart from being slightly grey, I hope you don't mind me saying that. Are you a man who likes a bit of a challenge?
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about 7events then.
This is a massive challenge for us. Basically what it is, like you said, we're raising money for numerous charities in Leicester. And we've got 7 events, basically, hence the title. Challenges and activities, community events, fundraising events. To push ourselves basically to the limit.
So you've decided. What is it? Just a group of friends here? From
friends, family, and it's just exploded into friends of friends. One of the events we've got 25 people. From just 5. So people are believing in what we're doing. So they want to get involved.
So you got together. You've decided to come up with 7 different events. What, throughout a particular period of time? How's it work?
From April to April. The last event is the London Marathon next year. A friend of mine is doing that. Hoping to break the 4-hour barrier. And the first one's this April.
Okay, so that's next year that you're looking at. What other events have you actually got organised in between that?
Okay, basically we've got a family health and wellbeing event this April at Evington Leisure Centre. We've got 2 groups, actually 2 different teams on a Saturday and Sunday doing the Tough Mudder.
Now that's difficult from what I understand.
Yeah, it's a lot harder than Krypton Factor, or as they show you on Krypton Factor. So these guys are already training hard. So that's good. That's a good challenge. Something a bit light-hearted, and for the family, we're doing a summer Rascarba night in July, not October, September, where it normally is. So it's nice and warm. People can get out, the family can come, elders.
So a bit of stick dancing, bit of Ras and Garba as well.
Yeah.
Navratri, of course, is normally later in the year, isn't
October,
it? So
November time.
So you've got lots of different events for sort of everybody within the community.
Everyone, yeah. Summer challenges. I'm doing a 100-mile bike ride. I've only managed to do 56, which was okay actually. So I thought, let's push it, and it's the Prudential Ride London. So basically you're seeing all the sights of London. I've not actually seen all of them, so I thought, let's do that.
What a great idea, because going by bike, I would imagine, is a completely different view.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think last year they were on TV as well, so it's a huge event. I think it's the old from London 2012, the cycle ride there. So it's a good opportunity for me as a member of the public to be able to do that.
So why did you decide to kind of do something for local charities? Clearly you're a local guy, but what was it that kind of encouraged you to say, actually, do you know what, I want to do something like this to raise money? And we'll talk about some of the charities in a few minutes' time, but what was it that kind of really inspired you to raise money for charities here?
Initially we had done stuff for national charities, and this time around I thought, I've lived in Leicester all my life, a year here, there, away. So I thought, come on, let's do something for Leicester which actually makes a big difference, and I'm hoping we can raise enough money to make that difference.
So which charities have you chosen then?
LOROS, for the amount of good work they do, not just for patients but for the carers as well. 2 wards at Leicester Royal Infirmary, the Teenage Cancer Trust and the Bone Marrow Transplant Unit, and Joe Humphries Memorial Trust.
Which is, I say a fairly new charity. It's been going for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
And was as a result of, a death, wasn't it, really?
Yeah. Steve Humphries, who founded the charity, unfortunately, his son's not with us anymore, Joe. Hence, he set the charity up. And he's basically, as well as purchasing defibrillators for schools and local areas and communities, he's basically... his ethos is to create a generation of lifesavers, so that encompasses training, learning how to do CPR, that sort of thing, just to make it a tool that everyone has.
And also the Teenage Cancer Trust as well. You're getting after it.
Teenage Cancer Trust and Bone Marrow Transplant Unit. They supported a member of my family last year. Thankfully, he's all okay now. But that's purely from the support he got from them.
Any ideas how much money you're hoping to raise?
The obvious answer would be 7, because we're doing 7 events. But obviously, we'd love to push it as the more we make, the more equipment we can buy for these charities.
So the first of the events will kick off in April with the Family Health and Wellbeing Festival. Is that right?
That's right. Yeah.
Okay, give us an idea where that's happening, and then explain to me where people can find out more information about all the events.
Yeah, that's actually happening at Evington Leisure Centre on Downing Drive, in between City of Leicester School and Judge Meadow School. All the details for all the events are on our website, 7events.org. We have, we're using the various social media platforms, so they can actually get in touch with us that way if they have any questions,
You'd like people to get involved, surely?
Of course, yeah. We've split it into two sort of areas, one fundraising, one community activities. So, we want people to get involved with both.
All right, so people can get in touch with you via your website, 7, and it's the number 7, 7events.org. You've also got a Facebook page. Again, if you just look for 7 Events Less, LEICS, you'll find out all the information. Look, good luck, Jit.
Thank you.
We'll try and follow you. We'll see how you get on with some of these challenges, and hopefully you'll manage to raise as much money as possible for all the local charities. Good luck with it, and thank you for coming into the studio.
Thank you.
Jit Chauhan here on BBC Radio Leicester, talking about 7 events, not 1 but 7 throughout the year, where they aim to raise money for the likes of the Joe Humphries Memorial Trust, for LOROS, the Teenage Cancer Trust, for Bone Marrow Transplant Unit, as well as wanting you to get involved in the event. The first of which is happening at the Evington Leisure Centre, which is on Downing Drive. If you want to go along, that's happening on the 16th of April this year.